13 Investigates first told you about a convicted killer being linked to reports of harassment and attempted rape years before IU student Hannah Wilson was murdered. And that story then raised questions about DNA samples and whether or not Daniel Messel could have been matched years before Hannah's death.
Our investigator Sandra Chapman has been asking questions, and she joins us with what she's learned so far. Sandra?
Well, John, we sat down with the Indiana forensic expert and the person in charge of the state DNA database to get more information about the handling of DNA evidence. Still, it appears police agencies missed a critical opportunity to put the pieces together about Daniel Messel sooner.
Daniel Messel's progression of crime marked by mugshots. His DNA profile available and searchable since 1997 within the state's DNA database. This video shot by Indiana State Police shows how samples from crime scenes and collected from inmates are processed by the state lab. Messel's DNA was entered following a conviction for battery with a deadly weapon 20 years ago. But 13 Investigates has discovered police missed a critical opportunity to compare Messel's DNA to evidence in an attempted rape case reported years before he was convicted of killing IU student Hannah Wilson.
It was clear how violent he was, his violent past.
Messel, an habitual offender since the 90s, was also identified in 2012 as the suspect targeting young women in Bloomington. One victim tells 13 Investigates police allowed Messel to get away with the harassment and possibly more serious crimes.
They basically just treated me like I was a hysterical woman who had no reason to be calling the police.
Within a 9-week period, multiple reports. A suspicious man trying to get girls into his SUV, an attempted rape, and a sexual battery. Police questioned Messel after a victim memorized his license plate but later released him. But no clear effort to rule Messel out in the attempted rape case, despite the lab identifying suspect DNA under the victim's fingernails. Melanie Wagner is a forensic DNA analyst with the state. She says identifying suspect DNA is critical, but no guarantee it will go into the database.
There might be a circumstance where there is enough DNA to determine that it is a foreign person. However, it is still too vague, as it would be like entering the name John in Google.
According to University Police, the state lab did not run that suspect DNA through the database because there wasn't sufficient quantity for comparison.
These are policy-driven numerical thresholds.
Christine Crouch is the administrator for Indiana's DNA database.
The second thing that we consider is the quality of the DNA profile itself. If it's very, very little information, it's not going to provide a useful database search.
While Crouch and Wagner can't talk specifics about the attempted rape case, they say matching a particular suspect's DNA directly with evidence from a victim's case is another effective option police can ask for.
Old-fashioned police work still very much has its place in solving crimes. It is their investigation. It's not the lab's investigation. And if they need us to do something, they can let us know.
In fact, that's what IU police did, but not until 2016. The day after Messel was convicted of killing Hannah Wilson, the attempted rape victim called IU police to say Messel could be her attacker too. Court records show the lab compared that DNA from underneath her fingernails against a new sample of Messel's DNA. It came back a match of 1 in 1.17 million.
Now, Wagner says the lab tries to get results back from DNA samples within 90 days. The DNA from the attempted rape case was sent to the lab September 9, 2012. Messel was brought in for questioning on December 2nd of that same year, almost 90 days later. Now, Captain Craig Monroe with University Police told me they had no suspect in the attempted rape case at that time, and therefore no one to compare to the DNA in 2012. Still, he says University Police and Bloomington Police typically work together. They share a lot of information, and he believes that Bloomington Police should have known about this attempted rape case.
Interesting case. All right, thank you, Sandra.
Well, Sandra just mentioned that first investigation that she conducted into the past accusations against Daniel Messel. In case you missed it or you want to refresh your memory, you can now watch that full report. We have it posted for you online at WTHR.com/13investigate.